What are your thoughts in terms of you're going to invest a certain amount of money in a CRM? You need to activate it. Most salespeople, most marketing people already have a day job. What are some of the strategies that have worked well for companies implementing CRM successfully from either scratch or transitioning?
Yeah, it's always one of those cases, David, of people never have enough time in the day, right? Like everyone's, wearing multiple hats, and there's never enough time to get our existing job done, let alone take on new projects. I think it really comes down to, prioritization, to understand how much like issue is there with the current system and how much value can the business derive from a new solution as well. If there's not existing resource to manage that, then the two options I think that would be needed after you've done that analysis is to either look at it, bringing someone internally into the business from the outside, whether that's a consultant or taking a full-time hire. The other option may be engaging an implementer, so a business that specializes in CRM or has that overview of marketing and sales that can kind of come at it from an outside perspective, someone that's done it before, someone that has their own IP that they can bring into that process to really kind of map out what that journey and that transition is going to look like.
Say maybe a slightly harsh sounding comment from me, but I think it's also important in certain environments. I think there's an element of KPIs as well. There's been a fair bit of talk of KPIs in this conversation and some of the other conversations this group has had. And you'd rather carrot it than stick it. But there's that great phrase that, if it's not in the CRM, it doesn't exist. It's really important to understand that people make significant investments, businesses make significant investments, both in terms of time and in terms of cash into the system. And picking up on some of Kieran's points, it's really, really, really important to support your users, get behind your users and give them the care. But I also, think certainly been in situations where making sure that the key users of that CRM understand that it's not optional and the things have to be done in key ways is also really important. So I think, there's the technology and there's the business processes around the technology, and enforcing those business processes and making sure that people are, really encouraged to follow those processes is often key. Again, depending on the environment and the culture and the maturity of the business that you're implementing within.